that your video is off.
Well, you didn't need to see me. All right. Mr. Flores, what do we got?
Your Honor, I filed a motion to modify bond conditions on my client, Rosendo Sanchez. Um, He is currently on bond with the condition of partial GPS house arrest. Um, I filed it for him because he's been trying to get employment, Judge, and he's been unable to make uh, a number of appointments because he's on partial house arrest, and by the time pretrial services gets back to him, he's missed his appointment. He's had a couple of jobs that require him to do overtime, and he had to decline them because he didn't have permission for full to work a full time or even get any overtime. So the other cases he has another case that's a companion case with this one, and that one has GPS tracking as a condition and not partial house arrest. These cases were filed at large, so they came in at different times. And I believe this partial GPS was done by the magistrate. So we're asking that you modify it to tracking, Judge, since he's already on tracking on the other case. And we're also asking, and I just wanted to let the court know that the complainants on these cases are his mother and her husband, and they came in immediately and signed affidavits of non-prosecution. And if you read the police reports, Your Honor, at the time of the incident, they told the officer they did not want to press charges. And of course, they were filed at large. And she even told me when she signed the affidavit that a detective called her and she told him as well that she did not want to prosecute.
All right. Mr. Sanchez, do you have family?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many kids you got?
I got 3 kids, Your Honor.
How old are they?
12, 8, and 6.
I'm going to grant the modification, but I want you to hear a couple of things first.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to remember that the kind of life your kids are going to have depends upon the love and caring that you and their mothers show them. Mother or mothers. Are they one mother or more?
Just one, sir.
Let me repeat what I said. The kind of life they're going to have depends on the love and caring that y'all show them. And a big part of that is the good example or bad example that you give them. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a shame that this event happened. I don't have any idea what happened, but it was charged as terroristic threats. That means you are alleged to have been giving somebody some help. Maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong, but there's no need for it. Not
Yes.
family. You hearing me?
Yes, Your Honor.
We will modify it. Well, State, you have anything to say about this?
Yes, Your Honor. One, to point out that while Mr. Flores is an officer of the court, as far as I can tell, the statements attributed to the complainants in this case are not made a part of the motion and are not sworn to in a notarized affidavit. Am I incorrect about that, Mr. Flores?
I have filed in each case 2 affidavits of non-prosecution that have already been filed uh, with the court.
And do those affidavits of non-prosecution uh, include statements from the complainants denying the elements of the alleged offenses?
No, it's a general affidavit of non-prosecution. There's no facts in those affidavits. Simply that they do not want to prosecute.
Additionally, Your Honor, going
But they are
through
willing to
Mr.
testify if need be.
Going through Mr. Sanchez's criminal history, I'll only stick to the convictions. 1, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. 2, assault causing bodily injuries. That's 2 separate assaults causing bodily injuries. 1, assault causing bodily injury, family violence, enhanced by a prior conviction. 1, burglary of a coin-operated collection machine. 1, criminal mischief, damage between $500 and $1,500. 1, disorderly conduct, discharge or display firearm. 1, driving while license invalid. 1, failure to ID. 1, theft of service, and a possession of marijuana.
Mr. Sanchez,
Yes, Your Honor.
your history does not speak well for you, does it?
No, Your Honor. I served federal time. I did 8.5 years. I've been out going on 5 years already from the feds. And I learned my lesson. I've been for 5 years from the federal system. I did 8.5 years from the feds. I've been out trying to look for jobs, working for AFI Network. That's my sister's company. I do fiber Cat 6. I've been working at Wells Fargo on 151, but since all this pandemic happened and all this COVID, so the work slowed down. I've been out going on 5 years already. So May 10th of this year will be 6 years I've been out of the federal.
What is this, what's the date on this, Mr. Ruben Flores? What is the date of this incident? Do you know? Mr. Edelman, what's the date of the alleged offense?
I am looking that up now, sir. Alleged to have occurred January 31st of 2020.
January of 2020?
Yes,
Looking over a year, almost 15 months ago.
the case was
Yes,
not
Judge, it's
filed.
like I said, it was filed at large, so he wasn't even aware of the charges.
I'm hearing, but I'm talking to Mr. Edelman right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have, that's all right. We're looking at January of 2020, January, February, March, April, we're 15 months. So why do they, all right, that's fine. Anything else, Mr. Edelman?
Give me a moment to try and bring up the motion, sir, because I could not find a properly served copy of it through electronic filing. Additionally, the motion states that the condition is not reasonable or feasible under the circumstances because Mr. Sanchez cannot effectively seek employment. However, as far as I can discern, neither Mr. Sanchez nor Mr. Flores have specified the employment that has been sought and the number of employment opportunities or the specific employment opportunities that Mr. Sanchez has sought and that he has not been able to take advantage of. And so from my perspective, this request lacks specificity that would give the court a basis for modifying the bond condition.
Judge, I can elicit testimony from my client. There's at least two.
Hold on, Mr. Flores. Anything else, Mr. Edelman?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Sanchez,
Yes, Your Honor.
you hearing what the state is saying?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your own record paints a bad picture. The state has every right to question what's going on this. Do I need to put a leash on you real tight so you can't move around hardly?
No, Your Honor. I'm trying to get a job. I got turned down Monday. I was supposed to get a job at the U-Haul, and I called the lady. She never called me back, and they wanted me there at 2:00. And then I had another job at Lone Star Bakery last week. She has a whole list of job opportunities I've been going all week since a whole month. I've been on monitor.
Mr. Sanchez, you've done time, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you like being in jail?
No, Your Honor.
Then don't make me put you in jail. If I put you in jail, I go home. I come home to my wife and family and eat well, and I'm happy as a lark, okay? But I can do that real easy. Don't make me regret giving you a little bit of leeway so you can work and help feed your family. You understand?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna change the conditions of GPS to partial house arrest. I will allow you to seek employment and leave your home to go to work and back. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Flores,
Yes, Your Honor.
we understand what we're doing?
Yes, Judge. Yeah, so I'm clear, Judge. Is he going to be on GPS tracking, or is he still under?
He's gonna be on GPS tracking.
Yes, Judge. Thank
But
you.
I don't want him to play footloose and fancy free. He's gonna go to work and home, apply, whatever. But I don't want him out in the streets. I don't want him out in any kind of bars. I don't want him drinking. We understand each other?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All
Your
right.
Honor,
Thank you.
Mr.
pardon me for interjecting, but as I understood defense counsel, part of the problem was that since Mr. Sanchez is currently on partial house arrest, he does not have the flexibility to request permission to go to a potential employer for an interview because he submits the request, doesn't get the permission in time to actually go to the interview. Is that more or less correct?
That appears to be part of the problem. That's why I'm saying that he will have the freedom to go and apply, but he will go to the place he's applying and home. And if he gets a job, from home to job, back home, home to job, back home.
But it seems the court's order just replicates the difficulty that Mr. Sanchez is already experiencing, because how will the pretrial services office know in time for him to go to the potential employer?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He does not have to pre-apply.
He doesn't have to ask permission. He can just go, and they're tracking where he's going.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
You're up. You're up.
Don't make me regret giving you that freedom, Mr. Sanchez, because if I regret it, so will you.
Yes, Your Honor. May I speak, Your Honor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, they gave me a pass. The pretrial gives me a pass from Monday to Thursday from 9 to 1. She has all the jobs I've been doing at Workforce Center. I've been in this monitor already for a month and a half. She gives me a pass from 9 to 1. I go look for a job, but sometimes these people are out to lunch. They want me to come back at 2, maybe 1:30, and I can't. So I can't get a hold of her because she's so busy. I emailed her. She has other people besides me. So I be patient. And then when I get a hold of her, she's like, I'm so sorry. I have a lot of emails she sends me. I report to her every day.
All right, Mr. Sanchez, I am giving you permission to go and apply.
Thank you,
If they
sir.
require you to stay there till 1 or 2, just document that and let us know.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not requiring you to get permission to apply. I'm not requiring you to go to work, or rather to get permission to work. If you get a job, go to work, go back home,
Yes,
go
Your
to
Honor.
work, go back home. If you're applying for a job, go apply and then go home. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have any trouble with that, contact your attorney. He will contact me. Like I said a while ago, don't make me regret giving you that freedom, because then you will regret it. We understand each other clearly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. All right. We'll conclude this